Right now, we've got all the way from Portland, Oregon. Bob Hendren is gonna come on board, and I believe you got some music to share with us. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing good. Had a little
Alrighty, very good.
equipment meltdown, so I'm just going through one mic and had to change, won't be using a looper,
Mm.
change my song.
Well, we can do what we could do. So anyway, it's great to see you here. I know I'm not. Is this your first time on Red Room? I'm supposed to know this, but I don't. Strange.
No, I've been on several times. I think five or six.
Okay, okay. It's the first time I've come across you when I'm hosting, so this is great. Just looking at your bio, it looks like some really cool stuff. I guess you have been involved in Christian, not just Christian music, but Christian rock, all the way back to the '70s. Is that right?
Yep. Back when people
Oh,
said
that's awesome.
you either have to be Christian or rock, you can't have both.
Right, and we said, no, actually, we can.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Larry Norman, Randy Stonehill, the whole bunch of them. Wonderful. So what part did you play back then?
Well, I just local in the Northwest. I was with a group called Werbacher, Hendren and King, and we played around quite a bit. Um,
Mm.
and then I left thinking about 77, started raising a family and really didn't play again for a long time. I didn't perform
Mm.
again. I played, but
Yeah, I understand. I've kind of been down a similar road, so I can identify with that. Um, but so looks like over the years you did some interesting things. Now, since you've come back online, what's been going on more recently?
well, I put out, I got back in, I really damaged my left hand in the 90s and didn't think I'd ever play guitar again.
Ooh.
And didn't for several years. And then it kind of started coming back, and I got to where I could do about one song at a time. And I decided I wanted to record some stuff mainly for my kids because they hadn't really heard me play like with a group. And so I bought a computer and tried to figure out how to record on computer and did a self-titled thing where it was really based originally just for my family, but where I played all the instruments and did that. And then I ended up putting it out just because I thought some of the songs had some merit. And it turned out better than I thought, but not like a commercial production. That kind of got me back into playing a lot though. And then in I think 2012, I did a full-blown studio album with some really good musicians up here, and that's called Eternity Song. And I've been playing in support of that, although, kind of took a dive during the COVID thing and I'm trying to get back into playing now.
Yeah, we all did. I know about that. Well, you got some music to share tonight, so I'm actually looking forward to hearing that.
Okay.
So we should turn you loose and let you do that.
Alrighty. Well, I've changed my set list around so I could do it without a looper. This is an old song from an old bandmate, Bob Rohrbacher, called Road Song. And it's all my songs hopefully are self-explanatory. I always figured if the words don't come across with what you're trying to say, you miss something. I'm trying to get myself
Mm.
centered here. When I look back upon my life, I find I've been at a step and out of line. I met a lot of people and I've eased my mind. But the words and places don't always rhyme. But I know I've been walking down the road to you. Jesus, Lord, take my hand. Everything I've said and done may not be true, but Jesus, help me be a man. Other people have lived my life, it seems. I've given up most of my hopes and dreams. I'll lean on you because I know you care. Comforts me to know you're there. And I guess it doesn't matter what the world has done. Feelings come and go, they never last. All I am and will be, Lord, depends on you. So lift me up out of the past. And I know I've been walking down the road to you. Jesus, Lord, take my hand. All I am and will be, Lord, depends on you. Jesus, help me be a man. Jesus, help me be a man. Jesus, help me be a man.
Amen. I can identify with that song. I need the same thing. I need the same thing. I told you, everybody earlier that I've been really pressing into John 15, the vine and branches passage, and been asking God to help me live that out more. And this song here really just kind of backs up that premise, doesn't it?
Yeah. Next song is a recent song, fairly recent. I can't remember exactly when. I mean, it just seems like we're living in such unbelievably crazy times. And there's times when it's just frustrating and you don't know what to do. And it's like, God, what is going on? And this is a song kind of written out of that frustration. Sometimes I think all of us, sometimes we can gloss things over. We can make really trite responses when God wants us to do more. And this is kind of about that. It seems like every time you turn around, something terrible happens. Lunatic outrage intended to upstage the work of some twisted companion. I'll throw up my hands, lower my head. I pray, Lord, help these people get through. The pictures are sad and I feel so bad, but what can I do? Hurricanes, tornadoes, and water that rises destroy what we hoped was secure. What is lost in their path can all be measured by math. Life is something you can't really insure. I cannot imagine the pain people feel until it happens to you. You know it's never quite real. It makes me sad when the damage is bad, but what can I do? Suddenly I have a vision. Could I be a part of God's love and provision? The words I've been saying could finally ring true if I change how I ask. What can I do? What can I do, Lord? What can I do? There is no problem that's too big for you. Show me the way I can let you shine through. Oh Lord, show me what I can do. I lost a friend a few days ago. It took us all by surprise. He had everything anyone could want in this life. He was healthy, wealthy, and wise. Words can't describe how his family feels. I hope that God's love can help them to heal. Let me be a window that your light can shine through, Lord. What can I do? Every day is a gift from above, but it's a gift that's meant to be shared. It's easy to see we have the Father's love when our actions show that we care. What can I do, Lord? What can I do? There is no problem that's too big for you. Show me the way I can let you shine through. Oh Lord, show me what I can do. Oh Lord, show me what I can do.
Very nice song. You know what, that song spoke to me too, because you watch the news and you look at the political commentaries. You look for a channel that's reasonably not too crazy biased, and you could just get so caught up in the madness that's happening, and what political solution might be available. And sometimes I need to remember, actually, there's not any political solution available. I mean, even if the people we like get elected in, there's still so much resistance against them by really evil forces in this world.
I think that's the hardest thing.
It turns out, yeah, and it turns out the real root cause problem isn't the political structure or the people that got elected.
No,
The
it's
real
us.
problem is the hearts of
Yeah.
all of us, the hearts of citizens all across the nation.
Yeah.
We need God to transform hearts. And if that happened, then it doesn't mean political problems would be instantly fixed, but they would be a whole lot more treatable, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And we fixed the more important things. Some of
Yes,
this song that
yeah.
this is an
Because
old song. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, this is an old song that was taken out of the book of Ecclesiastes, and I've kind of taken some verses out of Ecclesiastes and applied some of them to my own life. This is called "Made by You." chasing a dream. Looking for new things that have never been seen. But now I know nothing is new. It's all been here since it was made by you. Spent a lot of my life looking around. I couldn't tell you everything I'd found. That really mattered until I found you. No other answer proved to be so true. I look around and all I see, the world they haven't seen me. We're all made by you, all made by you. There is none like you, only you. Spent a lot of my life chasing a dream. Looking for new things that have never been seen. But now I know nothing is new. It's all been here since it was made by you.
Wow, that is lovely.
Thanks. I haven't
Now,
done that one.
questions,
I haven't done that one in a
questions come to
long
mind
time. I
for
wasn't
me.
really planning on it. What's that?
I have some questions come to mind now just listening to this lovely music. First of all, are these by chance on one of your CDs?
That one is on the Eternity Song CD. I was going to do a couple others that were on that CD tonight, but I can't. I do those with a looper, and I can't really do them without it. So I'm mostly what I'm doing is not.
Yeah. Are the other songs also on that CD, or just the one you just did?
That one, and that one's not. Most of the CD is kind of blues oriented and blues rock.
Well,
That
actually, I
one's,
like that stuff. My band is blues.
yeah, that the one I just did is the most unusual song on there in that sense. But the other is one of them that I was going to do is call it a surf rock blues rumba, but definitely an unusual Christian song.
Yeah, well, I've enjoyed every one of these songs. That last one was really beautiful in
Thank
particular.
you.
But that leads me to the second question: is your guitar in an open tuning right now?
I had just an open D.
Oh, so you just dropped the D on the bottom?
Dropped the D on the bottom, and I'm back up in the
Okay.
standard tuning now.
That that's the same thing that Greg Lake did for his "Still You Turn Me On" song back in the '70s for years. It's like, how does he make that chord? I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, it gives a really nice, rich tone, especially playing by yourself. It becomes a little more complicated bringing in a bass player.
Yeah.
Acoustic, it sounds really nice.
Yeah. So I do a lot of open E for the blues stuff, but I need to experiment with drop D because it's got a beautiful tone too.
It has a really.
Did you
really
have one
nice
more
tone.
song here before we wrapped up?
Yeah. I will do one called Fade Away.
Well, okay, I should stop talking and let you do that.
All righty. This one, the one that I was going to open, this is kind of lessons from the natural world that apply to the spiritual world. And I suppose a song that only someone a little more advanced than yours would write, but it's called Fade Away. Sometimes I think of the days of my youth. Time seemed to go on and on. I'd come home and play some ball with my friends, or sit and listen to songs. Sit and listen to songs. Caught in the moment, living life day to day. I didn't have a clue. All that I knew was fading away. Soon there'd be something new. Oh, soon there'd be something new. Just when you think that you know all the answers, everything starts to change. Clear off the stage, call back those dancers as everything fades away. Everything fades away. The flower must fade before the fruit starts to fall, and the fruit must fall to the ground. When everything's gone, the seeds become scattered, searching for fertile ground. Oh, they're searching for fertile ground. As our days quicken, we're like the flower, but by that I am not dismayed. I know that Jesus has proven his power, and I have chosen his way. Oh, I have chosen his way. I'll never know all of the answers, but I now long for the change. I cannot wait to see all the new dancers after everything fades away. After everything fades away. Everything must fade away, but that is not the end. Everything must fade away for the new to begin. After the dim, there will be glory shining through unending days. What some call the end will begin a new story after everything fades away. After everything fades away. Fade away. Fade away. fade away, fade away.
Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, Brother Bob Hendren, with some really lovely music tonight. A great way to put a cap on this whole thing. How can people reach you if they want to get CDs or MP3s or whatever?
Okay. My website is just bobhendrenmusic.com. I'm on Bob Hendren Music on iTunes and on Spotify. The album, originally the CD was available through CD Baby. They've apparently stopped selling CDs. I think I've got my website.
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, I've got my
Yeah,
website up.
we had some there too, and they stopped.
Yeah, I think you can get them on my website, and I've seen them on Amazon. I don't know exactly how Amazon gets them, to be honest, but most people download. But certainly, if nothing else, there's contact information on my information, and I can send people one. It's a nice, really great musicians in a good studio. Like I won't ever be able to do another one like that. So.
Yeah, wow, that's really cool. All right. So also, please be sure to put that in the chat, and Red will be sure to relay that onto the Facebook comments, and people can get it that way.
Okay.
Folks, give some love and appreciation for Bob Hendren. We've had so much wonderful music tonight. Some of this stuff was really special.